Most budgeting advice for low income is garbage. It tells you to cancel Netflix, skip the coffee, stop eating out. Like a $4 latte is the reason you're broke. That is not real life. So here's a budget that works because your money is tight, not one that pretends it isn't. Meet Wally. Wally doesn't have a high income. Wally has a tight income, the kind where the money's basically gone before the month even starts. And every budgeting video told him the same thing: just cut more. But you can't cut your way out of a budget that was never built for real life. So Wally's gonna do 5 things differently. Number 2 is the one that changed everything. Stick around for that. Tip 1. Budget the money you actually have, not the money you wish you had. Most budgets fail on line 1 because they start with a number that isn't real. Wally used to write down what he'd have if the side gig paid, if the hours came through, if nothing broke. That's not a budget, that's a wish list with math. A real-life budget starts with the money that's actually in the account today. Boring? Yes. But a small budget that's true beats a big budget that's fiction every single time. Tip 2, the one I promised you. Before you pay off debt, before you invest, before anything, Wally builds a tiny buffer. Protection money, even $100. Because here's what actually keeps low-income people broke. It's not lattes, it's surprises. The car, the bill that comes early, the thing that breaks. Without a buffer, every surprise becomes a credit card, and every credit card becomes next month's problem. That first $100 stops one small emergency from becoming a financial disaster. It's not investing money yet, it's protection money, and protection comes first. Tip 3. Give every dollar a job before payday, not after. Here's the trap. Money hits the account and it just sits there looking like freedom. So Wally spends like it's freedom. But it was never extra. It was rent, it was groceries, it was the bill that hadn't shown up yet. So before the money even lands, Wally splits it. Rent here. Food here, protection here, a little fun here. Yes, fun stays, this isn't a punishment. Cash envelopes, a free app, whatever. The point is, assigned money doesn't disappear. Unassigned money always does. Quick one, if a budget that fits real life is what you've been missing, subscribe. That's the whole channel. Okay, tip 4. This is where most people's budget secretly dies. Tip 4. Budget by paycheck, not by month. A monthly budget asks you to plan around money you won't even have for 3 more weeks. And that's where the plan starts dying, because later you is tired, later you is stressed, later you is hungry, and later you is the one who has to make the whole month work. So don't. When the paycheck lands, you only budget that paycheck. What does this money need to cover until the next one shows up? That's it. Smaller question, honest answer. A budget you can actually do beats a perfect one you abandon by the 10th. Tip 5. The most important one. You will break the budget. A month will blow up. You'll overspend. Something will go wrong. It's not an if. So here's the only rule that actually matters. Never miss twice. Miss once, that's life. Miss twice, that's a pattern. Wally doesn't try to never mess up. That guy doesn't exist. He builds a budget that brings him back. Overspent this week? Fine. Next paycheck, you just start the system again. The best budget isn't the one that works when you feel disciplined. It's the one that still works when you don't. So that's it. Budget the money you actually have. Protection first. Every dollar gets a job. One paycheck at a time. And never miss twice. None of it requires a high income. None of it requires you to stop being human. Wealth doesn't begin when life is perfect. It begins when one bad month doesn't make you quit. This is Wallet Level Up. Real money lessons for real life. Because some months are hard, some plans break, some people start late. And none of that means the story is over. Tap the video right there. That's where Wally builds his first $500 from a tight income.